Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. The Crew 2 has turned 7 for today's live summit event. The main date on June 25th and ends until July 2nd. This will have to start out for the celebration for the second installment for the game ever since from 2018 and currently to be arrival in the present for 2025. As 6 events and 3 skills that comes from since the 5th anniversary, but more likely I'll have to get down and get a lot of good fun times to do some racing around in the United States of America, which is going to be a very good place entertainment to go racing around in Motor Nation. The cars, the boats, and the planes is going to do a Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. The Crew 2 has turned 7 for today's live summit event. This will have to take a good date arrival on June 25th and ends until July 2nd, 2025. But furthermore, ever since we've been participating from the 5th anniversary, as you may ever know about the 6 events and 3 skills, includes with some 3 no restrictions, and also for the 3 vehicle restriction, and the skills just perfectly for all of us ever since the Crew 2 from 2018 was been released by the end of this month. But I really hope if it's going to be quite very good to see some new players out there to be joined in session to have a good participation for the main part of the anniversary theme summon. Just like last year and the previous, and this year it's about to go much more different out there to have some encore. We'll go enter up and the celebration will be racing in the rerun for Motor Nation. But I really suggest that many other players just really enjoy taking a lot of good times in Motorfest, and hopefully the next update is going to have to bring out to have a playlist that related to the cars of Ferrari. But I bet everybody and Ferrari fans like you, when you're playing in the Crew Motorfest, just wait until this wheel might have to take a good look to go around in the places of Hawaii, and also yet when you're playing in the Crew 2 to go anywhere and drive with your friends and go out to do some participation with some street race, hypercar, drag, drift, and other kinds of different vehicles, including with a jet sprint, powerboat, and the planes itself with using air race and aerobatics discipline. But after all, Motor Nation will always have to continue on, and I still have a lot of way to go to have my own journey. We'll have to go reach up and succeeded to have some few other activities, and also yet more prizes and discoveries, as I just have to get down and go on the main adventure to be driving in American Legends. But I know I just worked so hard, so I just really had to think about for only one other thing for this main part of the content video, because having new videos will take a long time by doing hard work. But don't worry folks, I'll have to take this one. We'll have to go live stream on session, as I'm about to be entered up for the 7th year in the Crew 2. But I'll have to be ready and get set. We'll be going participate and help myself. We'll go leaving up the mark will be achieved towards the platinum. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and enter for today's live summit event in the Crew 2 for the 7th anniversary. Alright, turns out to do much more updatable and improvement without participate on one drag race and drift event on stage 2 of Dominion Rivals what's left of it. So I got myself to go achieve and improve very well to be drastically by rank 440 place in 1,003,632 points. But the good news is, Fast Wrecking Underglow has been unlocked and acquired to have a good type of the Underglow Epic, and then one earning up extra payday since we already got the Chrysler 300 SRT 8 Crown Edition. Alright, so looks like Lightfall is coming soon, and we got the date scheduled for Baron Raid as a rerun on July 16th to the 23rd as the 3rd week. But the cover itself will have to be coming up on Bling until the 9th to the 16th in July. To the 9th through the 16th. So, as the same reward system has been progressively, only 1 million followers, Lamborghini Aventador LP700 dashboard as a hypercar, Fame Magnet boosted for only one type of the hypercar discipline, and of course, the Anniversary Tire Epic is only just the perfect reserve for only a few other players might need to get this vanity item for free before at the end of the 7th Anniversary Summon. So, let's start out and go riding up to have the escape. We have to go on Lake Mean, so better grab your power boat and auto switch. Here I come. We'll go faster up and make that good skill to be achieved. Now let's get started, and I'll have to choose the Proto Offshore Mark 1 to be ready up and drive faster to go in the lake. We'll be driving away. But this will be doing my own kind of a favorite skill to be entered on this themed summon for the 7th anniversary. Just to see how it turns out, and just might have to go for the main drill and get faster up to have any position to go taking one jump onto the Hoover Dam. Just have to go main objective complete. Just keep going, and few other players as icon level to take one jump, and I'll have to take it to go Airborne Extreme. Yeah baby, just like last time back from my folk walkthrough, and it's going well, and Powerboat achieved success. Right at the 4,000 meter mark, one jump coming up, and the red zone is about to go kick it up to get a little bit more faster. Got this one, and go achieved by 5,000 yards, adding up with 180 yards as well, and there you go. Piece of cake, and turns out to go powerboat speed and give a good success boat to be averaged by 107,131 points. That's first skill to be checked, and moving on to have the Salam in Pro Racing category, we'll be heading up to Miami Racetrack. This will have to give a good touring car only, and I'll have to be prepared and go on the main set to go on the land-based vehicle. A good pro racing skill driver will always have to find a good line, and Salam on the gates is going to be a main skill to go fully on expert. But if you ever think about go with the Alpha Grand Prix race car, this one might have to put myself to grab my good old kind of a UDRS Inspotech livery with a mixed GT5 style modification on the Chevrolet Corvette C6R 2005. But I already got the skill to be set up on 75% in the fixes, and that means I'm good to go. We'll feel the morning time to go rise and shine on the horizon. Now I'll have to do the rolling star formation. Just have to do this like doing a good perform on the license center. Just have to keep a good warming up the tires and have the main turn to go right on the left. Just have to go in 3, 2, 1, and going green. Alright, got a good eye on the Ferrari 488 GT3, so I have to go quickly as possible before reaching up towards the finish line on the goal. Got all the vanities are about to go full on effect, and competition to go pro racing in probing grounds. Alright, there we go. Just had to get that skill to be work and increase drastically by over 20,000 points. Last turn, almost there. Just wait until the finish line will have to be achieved on the goal. And there you go. Made it on time, and 30,604 points has been earned and succeed successful by attempt 1. But look at this, you guys. 155,292 points is gonna be my own kind of a brand new record. So next up, aerobatics will go take the skies. This will have to take place in St. Julian's Peak, so you have to go prefer for aerobatics or air race discipline. So I decided to go with aerobatics on the skills, and I'll have to choose the Sabico Edge 540B3 2016 Aerobatics Edition without using the score breaker on set. But I got the skill to be a fixes to be adding up by 75%, and one part because of the third column icon on the loot digger might have to be set to go on substitute. Now let's see how it works, and just have to go enter the gate and have a good times to be fly in the sky. We'll go on standard without using extreme mode. Let's match the figures and give a good stunt talented performance. First one clear, Now, gonna have to take a good aim on checkpoint 2, steady up, and make it much more formation to go normal without going full on strength. Alright, that's a good one. Time to do the night flight and main objective complete. Pack up the nitro and solidify work effort. Alright, let's do this onto the position. Just wait onto the center, and there you go. Alright, splendid. Very good. Now just have to keep a good watchful eye on the next one. 200 points perfection and going down to be in 17 seconds left. Alright, one good wonderful success. Just one more. Perfection and true aerobatics ace pilot. Nice and job well done. Standard without going double up on the score breaker, so I got myself by 18,407 points with a total amount by 120,784. That should do very well to have 3 skills all set. Then all 6 events will go green light at the ready to have some 3 events with no restriction and 3 vehicle restriction only. Let the party begin. First race is coming up. Daytona for the air race discipline to be set on no restriction only. Folks, better grab your favorite air race vehicle with not your chemist. This will take 2 laps to go flying into the skies and see how it turns out to go ace like a pro. I'll have to go and choose the 2002 Pilatus PC-21 to be outfit and go with 270 per level to go max out by 2000 horsepower. So I had to be prepared to go take off and wait until 3 seconds. We'll go into nighttime condition. This is going to be fun, and the celebration for the Crew 2 7th anniversary will go underway. So I totally got this one. Time to go full extreme and main gate to go perfection by 1 second at a time. Alright, there you go. Time to do the half loop and go soaring up to have a good position to have a right both ways and right position on the orientation. Alright, splendid good. Just have to keep going. Flying up and go like an ace. Wonderful and terrific. Now, gonna have to be back up to do some new skills and have the next checkpoint. We'll go on another part of the half night. Okay, splendid. Steady as it goes and position to go match up to have the night flight. We'll go next on the checkpoint. Okay, here goes the final lap. Just wait until the masterpiece will go Air Race Wizard. Everything is going faster up and feel the golden. Okay, checkpoint to go clear. Time to do the same formation. Always have to keep up and fly well to do 1 second perfection to go full maximum. Okay, keep going. Now, gonna have to take the same one to do another night flight, half around and half loop. Okay, magnificent. Give a good air race to go flying up in the art. And there you go. That's 1 minute, 33.672 seconds, and Air Race Wizard still got this one to go full expert mastery. And there you go, 123,292 points, 7 legendary loot parts has been earned and achieved to go successful before moving on to have the second event for the Crew 2 7th anniversary. Time to go jet sprint and heading up to Colorado Riverbanks. We'll be prepared to have your own favorite jet sprint vehicle to take 2 laps. We'll go faster and swift to do the main line to go follow up and make a good successful mark for only 2 laps in one event. For my original pick on the jet sprint vehicle prior to the Proto Rocket, I'll have to go with the 2017 Leopard with my UDRS Inspirotech Liberty to go pack up on the Nitro Chemist and give it 1200 horsepower and top speed by 98 miles per hour. We'll give it a boost and per level to go on a handful handling to be lighter up and feel the reflex by 120 to see how it goes. By bet, I still got this one to go skill by the expert, and 2 laps will do better for the best, and the forecast is about to go for a sunny day with a chance of rain. So let's go and beat the total time that Jeb did in 2 minutes 27.036 seconds. So I totally got this one, viewers. I'll have to go faster and piece of cake. That's 1 ground time, make it 2, and 3rd ground time coming up. We'll do the optional way. We'll have to keep a good line together and feel faster up and quicker to be swift. Alright, checkpoint clear. Now, gonna have to keep going by follow the arrows, and then this will go gnarly on jet sprint to set things to go smooth sailing. Got to go maintain formation, and heading up to have the next one, we'll go follow up on the get-go. Okay, that's good on the hop. First lap clear. Final lap, halfway there on progression in 58%. Oh yeah, totally got this one, folks. Feel like a good time to go riding on a jet ski. Okay, now I'll have to do the same pattern. Just have to go clear and stay in the maintain formation. Okay, cut. Let's try this again.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go and beat the total time that Jeb did in 2 minutes 27.02. Hang on, cut. Let's try this again.
2, 1.
So let's go and beat the time that Jeb did in 2 minutes 27.036 seconds. Got hang on, out of breath.
3, 2, 1.
So let's go and beat the time that Jeb did in 2 minutes 27.036 seconds. I totally got this one, folks. This event is going piece of cake. Now I'll have to go faster and shift it into a high gear. We'll do 2 times on ground, and then 1 more. We'll be proceed to have the next one by the checkpoint. Ace Like a Pro is going masterpiece and skillful achieve without contact. Got to go maintain formation, and heading up to have the next turn. We'll go on the water hairpin. Okay, nice. Gonna have to go a little bit more boosted, and main part of the route will go clear on the checkpoint. Steady as it goes. Now I'll have to take the left side, and final lap will go clear progression in 58%. Yeah, baby. Got this one, and 3rd ground time coming up. Okay, just have to make the 4th one, and suitable will do mapped it. Alright, gonna have to go shake up, right side to go clear, and going short time on nitro. And there's the finish line, right on schedule, and just give that good placement by 1 jump of the finale touchdown. That's more like it. So the total time I took is 1 minute 32.624 seconds, and a new record, just made it by 115,976 points. That should do well on event number 2 for no restriction only. And next up, combo event for the Hypercar discipline will be taking on in 7th Street Race Vehicle at Mother Road 66. For the hypercar that I'm going with is the GT by Citroen 2008 will be set and raring to go, will be packed up to have a nice silver French tire to be outfit and blinking blue underglow, and further yet, my own UDRS Inspirtech livery will go challenging up onto the time condition in late afternoon. But I bet this will have to take a good one single Gran Turismo vehicle who had to go faster up and drive well on the open road, will go safer and clean racing to go outfit in style. So here I go, 3 seconds, and let's go. Green light, we'll go head start at the top 3 position. Got to go full nitro, and first place will be on the way. Alright, my favorite hypercar is doing well, and the high speed is all about to have a good sprint run. We'll do the racing line. Got to go tricky and well expert, just like I'm about to be playing on GT7 to see how it feels, and go competent. We'll go inside onto the main route, onto the main course. We'll go using without the apex. But the element itself, just like I pretend to be racing in Grand Valley Highway 1. But in the Midwest, Muddy Road 66 is going to be the main challenge for the GT by Citroen real car itself. So I got the nitro to be ready up and give a good high speed to be packed up to go on a full stretch with elevation. Only one hypercar will have to go kick off to go Route 66 and heading up towards Chicago. Work hard to go fast and steady up as it goes. Looks like my old pal is doing well. Just have to go faster and make a good line to have a sightseeing tour to go explore in America. Ever since that everybody who really like to have this car to go participate in the Crew Motorfest as dream cars presented by Supercar Blondie. But I just really had to think for myself that I just might need to have some more money to try to get up onto 1,000 subscribers. But I'm currently at is 967, but I can't wait. All that hard work is going to have to take a lack of stress, concentration, and do some commentary to have some different roles and perspective. But it's all about be creative, and having some content videos will always have to take a long time by doing hard work. But luckily, as I got everything to be finished on GT7 from part 1 through part 177, so I had to keep moving on forward to have my own journey in Motor Nation. So here it goes. Just have to take that next turn at the 90-degree angle, and full stretch will be arriving in Chicago. Finish line's in sight, gonna take the podium. And there you go, we'll have to be waiting on outcome result. That's 2 minutes, 36.323 seconds. Just wait for it, and there you go. Still got this one, and I got it by 112,219 points. 7 legendary loop part in hypercar category, and it's all set. Moving on to have the next 3 events will go vehicle exclusive only. Bite the Dust is coming up next, and I'll have to be prepared to go for event number 5 penultimate for Dominion Forsberg number 8 for the Lancia Stratos HF GR4 and Porsche 917K at USB Tour Cities in Las Vegas. So it's about to go full on green on paint job and Benetti item, nitro chemist to be double checked and go by 686 horsepower, top speed 226 miles per hour for pro level in 280. But looks like the same condition without having a dust storm, but clear skies and strong winds is going to get a little bit more challenging. We'll go same on intense. The racing party just keeps on going, and see how it turns out to go full green and display will be face up the main obstacles. So I have to follow the signs in the clear sky forecast, and I'll have to get myself to go racing up in first place as soon as possible. Let's crank up the music and go full street racing action without being seen around in the dust storm. Oh man baby, this is going to get a little bit rough out there, and stay strong. We'll go pack up at the top speed by over 230 miles per hour. Okay, here comes the main obstacles, hard vehicles, and follow the signs. But good grief, that I just come here to take the first step as the vehicle restriction only. We always have to toughen up and get stronger out there before the time attack and full race of the USST cities in Las Vegas. Just have to do one step at a time, and then one street race vehicle for the Alfa Romeo Giulia Outclass Edition might always have to keep a good green on the faster status. Okay, progression update and 27%. Just have to be remain and gonna have to get back on to gear 6. Okay, another round on Salon is good. Strong wind comes in. Just have to be expected and keep a good straight forward to be remain by over 200 miles per hour. Okay, left side is doing well to have a reinforcement. Main route turn up ahead and going by 41%. Okay, good airborne. Solid nice. And 17.1 seconds update on the gap by the previous, since 7 street race vehicles is still going on strong. Alright, halfway there is arriving and progression to be updated in 52%. Just view the horizon and expect to look out onto the strong winds. Okay, there's one jump and Salam course is coming up. Oof. Okay, there goes one pole, just took a hit. Still might have to keep racing on to stay clean to survive as well. Okay, very nice. Checkpoint going clear. Just make that A strip to be power slide up. Almost there. Only one simple event is going to go improve and drastically to be packed up by over 100,000 points. Just wait until the nitro respawn, might have to go full maximum capacity. Okay, local trailer park has been passed by. Now, oh man. Okay, not today, strong winds. You can't blow me away. I've always got everything to be respawn and torque distribution will go reinforce the line. Now I'll have to go past by the town and just have to keep going for the next one. Alright, very nice. And going around to do a main long set on the Salon. Okay, 87% to go up. Just stay on the top speed and I'll have to choose the main side to go safer without doing one jump. Okay, going clear. Now, just have to keep going. I'm almost there towards the finish line before arriving into the main town destination. So here it is. Last turn and give a good stretch will be achieved and made it to the finish line. Alright, first place in 4 minutes 29.4 seconds. Beautiful and good mean green Alfa Romeo Giulia has been outclassed by 115,227 points. Another event clear and another 100,000 point has been earned successful. Wonderful and surpassing to go moving on forward to have 2 more events to go. So I had decided to go for the Lancia Stratos HF GR4 to go on number 8 of Demir Forsberg at the Black Rib Motorsport Park. So let's go rallycross racing and midship layout will go 3-lap attack. I'm getting closer to be finishing up the 7th anniversary in the Crew 2 Live Summit event, and I really think about the 7th year will be going serving up as a first rerun from the 5th anniversary. But I really like it, but it's all about having some different opportunities and go for different challenges since the previous Live Summit event by every year since the end of June. But I can't wait until the next 6 events and 3 skills by this 8th anniversary will have to be coming up until in the year 2026. But I really hope, if I had to be quite giving a good interesting, to have a good look on the offline patch to be soon by the end of 2025. But only 6 months left to go, but I'll have to be moving on forward to have the 5th event will go Time Attack Rally Racing Penultimate. Here comes the first turn, and make that power slide for the Lancia Stratos will go ace up on the pro. Very nice, and good skillful will have to take the first lap, will give a good proper warm up in session. Let's do the middle part and have the tight turn commit, we'll go off-roading drift. Here comes the jump, better be ready and keep it straight without going off the course. Perfect on the touchdown on the bridge. Now I'll have to keep going. Main elevation to go down below. But that will be a piece of cake, and what's more for that, just wait until the USST cities at Las Vegas will be coming up and give a good type of difficulty to be set on intermediate. It's doing well to be all clear from the first lap. Now I'm heading up to lap number 2 is already here. Got to go full stretch on the nitro and deal with some tight turns. Okay, terrific, terrific, and terrific with a good chance on handling off-roading drift. So here it goes again. One checkpoint clear, and center up, we'll keep it nice and straight. Okay, very splendid by a gap distance in 25 seconds away from the ghost car set by Chris Forsberg. Almost there to be reaching up by 30 seconds. Just have to take a tight turn and go quicker towards the final lap. Alright, got everything to do the pattern of order just to see how to warm up and go by improvement, and the rear part will go kick it up into the high gear. Okay, that's brilliant by 36 seconds. Almost there, viewers. Only one Rallycross Time Attack is about to be finishing up soon. One more jump, and solid fine effort work. 10% to go. I'm always going to make it any way I can and go working up as a Rallycross ace driver. I think I just got myself to go achieve and success by 2 minutes, 42.827 seconds to go improve and drastically to have the outcome of talented performance. But almost good enough. That's 119,674 points, and let's go and grab the Porsche 917K 1970 at Las Vegas for the USST Cities event. It's going well nicely, and I already got myself to be placed on the Platinum in rank 5,036 place in 969,598 points in about 1 day left to go. Well, good thing today is Sunday, so I had to be here on time, and the party just keeps on going before at the end of the month, and also for July 2nd by the end of the day. But there's no time to celebrate before finishing up soon, so one more event to go, and I'll have to give it all I got. Alright folks, this will do the last race, and it's competition time to have a nice good gold livery variation on the Porsche 917K 1970 Wheel Go Nitro Chemist in 768 horsepower, top speed 248 miles per hour, and midship layout for a pro level to go max out into 320. Because of the handling level, we'll always have to keep it good, modest, and intermediate. So here I go. Grid start on the countdown, and then this will have to give a good straight effort, and main turns will go racing around on the urban city course to see how it turns out to go for the daytime or the nighttime. So daytime it is, and grid start begins in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So I got myself to go head start and make that kind of a prototype race car since the 1970s of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. First turn coming up, and keep it nice and clean, we'll go full mid condition. This will take a good golden racing effort, and the spectators are about to sit back and enjoy the show. We'll go for a motorsport racing of speed. Okay, tight turn comes in and go Q on the chicane. Right at the Avenue Road, and checkpoint to go currently all clear. But some say that touring cars like individuals like GT cars, such as the Nissan GT-R Nismo GT3 is now been seen. But I bet no one else won't even challenge him with a Porsche 917K because its Le Mans' most legendary race car is quite beautiful and impressive to have the famous gold livery variation and the red color itself by the official. So here comes the final turn, and full stretch will go on the quarter-mile run. First lap clear, and proceed to the second lap. Alright, very nice, and go clean competition to go classic and old-fashioned. Gonna have to keep going. So I just have to get my mind and get focused before the next turn. We'll go back into the chicane. Okay, checkpoint clear. Just have to give it all I got. Going faster and feel the speed. We'll go shift it into high gear. That's very good by 8 seconds behind from 7 opponents. Keep going. They're about to stay on track and follow the racing line to have some tight turns and go close up to do some committing effort when following up on the main turns and corners on the apex. Alright, full nitro capacity and give a good kind of a high expensive race car will be entered to take the final lap. Okay, checkpoint going clear. I'm almost there, and this race of the event is about to go cheap, and last part will go up by 100,000 points to be job well done after finishing up on event number 6 and total amount for the 7th anniversary in non-event. Steady as it goes, and just have to take the next turn to go back at the 90-degree angle. We'll go Q on the line. Okay, going proceed onto the next turn. 16.4 seconds. I am going faster up on the high road, and prototype racing is the spirit of motorsport racing of the 20th century. Final stretch. Just hit the nitro and go faster and clear the podium. Nice and successful to have one vanity item, and just have to give this one to be adding up with some currency credits. Will go double up as a bonus. So total time in 3 minutes, 25.262 seconds, and 106,069 points is job well done to go racing in competition. But thankfully, the 7th anniversary of the Crew 2 is going to be the best time of the Team Summon, as everything to go update and drastically to go up on the rank in 1,653rd place in 1,175,668 points. Awesome, and the party just keeps on going, viewers. I know you guys really think about for only a best moment for the 7th anniversary in the Crew 2 to have the first rerun, just like the 5th anniversary to have the same 6 events and 3 skills will go line up in session. But I kind of think about one of the best event in touring car when entered of the US Speed Tour cities at Las Vegas, Nevada for the Porsche 917K. But I already got this one to be well achieved and get much more faster out there to have one vanity item and make it much more converted to have one single earning to go adding up onto my current balance. But also yet, one street race vehicle for the Alfa Romeo Giulia Outclass Edition in Bite the Dust. Same thing it goes without a dust storm condition, but clear skies it just had to be a much more drastically and go for the strong winds that I just got myself received with a 500,000 followers will go jumpstart before at the end of the week until moving on towards Independence Day will be coming up soon by the week of Independence Day. But Jet Sprint, just beautiful, pizza cake, and much more awesome out there. We'll go clean racing on the waters and see how it feels. We'll have to take some quick times on shortcut. We'll do the ground, and momentarily we'll have to keep a good speed on the maintain formation, just like Escape on the water-based vehicle at Lake Mead. But also yet, for only two types of air-based vehicle for aerobatics, we'll do the skill and air race. We'll take 2 laps of time trial to take the skies at Daytona in nighttime. Along with the Salon, just go on the pro racing category to have a good kind of a touring car or Alpha Grand Prix if you already have enough some score breaker to be a fixes to have the skill in 75%. For hypercar discipline in Muddy Road 66 as a combo event, just to make sure to choose your own kind of a favorite hypercar. When I was using the GT5 Citroen road car to have a good kind of a recommendation for myself, as the party of racing for the 7th anniversary will go on in about 1 day left to go. So folks, I've already got the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4 and anniversary tire will go converted into a payday, and Independence Day is coming until July 2nd through the 9th by the first week. Better grab your favorite American vehicles. It's about to go upcoming by 3 events with no restriction only for drag race, demolition derby, and monster truck discipline as a combo event will be entered in the rally raid event along with a Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Real Force 1 along with a Harmon Rocket HR3 and DCB M31 wide body along with a Speed Trap, Salon, and low altitude. But democracy will be counting on us as we might have to fight for freedom, because I heard that they will be having a No Kings Protest 2.0 is about to be coming up soon by the upcoming date schedule until July 4th. But I really know that you just really want to go out and join the protest, which is known as the No Kings Protest 2.0, just like the original No Kings Protest since a few weeks ago. But it's all about fight for freedom and fight for the American democracy. But if you ever think about something else going on, so why not just have to go and watch the videos from the Midas Touch Network? Okay? Just to let you guys know, if you're already subscribed to their channel, led by Ben Messias and the Midas Touch crew. Alright, so good thing I just really enjoyed for the 7th anniversary of the Crew 2 for the latest live summit event, but I can't wait until the 8th year will be coming up by next year, and then more live summit event will be continuing on to be placed and labeled as a rerun. Time to wrap it up and go continue on before at the end of the current video. I'll have to wait before Independence Day will be open until Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. 7th anniversary of the Crew 2 is going to be a lot of fun out there, but hopefully I'll have to take a break and watch something on Netflix by watching a movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters. But everybody talks about this movie. It's going to be so awesome that has some good action, comedy, and the music. But I kind of think about Golden is going to be my own kind of a favorite music. It's going to be quite giving a good, wonderful sound of a K-pop entertainment. But count me in. This one I had to put myself and call it in for a day. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deepnet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with super thanks as an extra. We'll support and grow. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.